All right. Made it just on time. I know Mexico games never start when they're supposed to, so I knew I had at least a little bit more. I'm looking at the lineup here. Brian Gutierrez, Fidalgo, Obed Vargas, Israel Reyes. I mean, it's honestly way more than I was expecting. Let me go ahead and share screen. I honestly was fearing that we were just going to get Charlie Rodriguez, Eric Lira, I don't even know, Pineda or Eric Sanchez midfield. That's actually what I thought we were going to get. But I'm looking at this here. I mean, look, Brian Gutierrez, I said I wanted 90 minutes. Check mark right here. Obed Vargas, I wanted 90 minutes. Check mark right here. No Hormiga, but that's okay. Center back pairing, I'm okay with that for this game. Gallardo, I like him way better than Angulo. Angulo's absolute trash. Piojo at right wing is a waste, though. Like, it kind of kills the rest of it for me. Okay, Gonzalo Ramos, João Felix, Conechao, Bruno, Matias Nunez, Ruben Neves. Oh, my God. Okay, so they're going Renato Vega, Andre Silva, center backs. Okay. This fault mob is not correct, according to the official. Samu is starting. Wow. I didn't even know how much of a key figure he was for Portugal. So I would say this is a pretty strong, it's a pretty strong Portugal team. I mean, there's several starters in here. And then there's a couple guys that, don't really play too much of a part. But you know what? For a friendly at the Azteca, I'll take it. Oh, hold on. What do you think of the stadium? I mean, it looks pretty nice. I can't really give you a detailed list of everything that looks new to me. I guess I've never really stared at the neon boards that many times when I watch Mexico. But we have kicked off. I'm watching Johan Vasquez with the ball lifted up to Raul Jimenez. Gallardo, Jimenez. Okay, Portugal win it here. I want to see how Portugal play. Like, I have no idea. Are they just going to be gassing? I mean, the first thing they did was just launch it long. Will it go better for Mexico than the USA tonight? I mean, God help us if it doesn't. If we lose by more than 3 goals at home, oh no! Ooh! Oh my God! Oh, we almost. Oh Lord! We almost had a turnover right then and there, folks. It was almost done and dusted. 20 seconds in, it was almost done and dusted for us. Oh, hold on, I gotta charge my phone. The iPhone 11 battery is terrible. The hell? Is this plugged in? Yeah, it is. Okay. All right, now I can finally watch the game. All right. Third stream today. God, give me the strength. Charlie Rodriguez versus Vitinha. Unfortunately, we've been spared. We've been spared that unfortunate reality. Okay, Portugal playing it out from the back as they tend to do. We are pressing, which makes complete sense because we need to. This red jersey from Portugal looked pretty nice. I cannot lie to y'all. Let me see. Okay. Let's see how we do. I believe it's Eric Lira on the ball right now. He's just going to play it back to Johan. I'm watching on TUDN, which I'm not sure how, like, far ahead or behind it is from y'all. There's a light press from Portugal there from Conexão. let's see, my fault mob timer's at 3:12. I'm at 2:40. So I'm 30 seconds behind that. Matías Nunes just kicks the ball off Gallardo, and it's a goal kick. I pray for Jack's sanity. 3 streams in a day? Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. I had to blitz my lift at the gym, too. I still got a good pump in, but I was like, man. And I forgot my water bottle, too. So I basically was taking 15 seconds in between sets without water. And it is very, very hot in Argentina right now. I was sweating. It was kind of disgusting. Mexico playing out the back. Mexico playing out the back. God make Pep answer for his sins. That's pretty funny. Oh! Ooh! Oh, shot gets blocked by Silva. And Montes is going to play it all the way back. My boy Greg, shout out Greg, Deadball TV producer, for always producing great content. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. Greg, I didn't see you in the USA chat earlier, man, when your boys got slaughtered like lambs. 5-2. Where were you at, man? I was waiting for you to pop up. Never saw you. This is funny. IDK how much I trust Alvarado. I can tell you that I don't trust him at all. How much do I trust him? As far as I can throw him. Which actually, he looks pretty skinny. I could probably throw him quite a long distance, but no, he's a scrub. I'm sorry. A draw for Mexico, that'd be great. That would be great. Those white kits are clean. I actually think both kits on display right now are pretty clean. We got some clean jerseys right now. Okay. Not too much of a press from Mexico right now. Silva's going to switch the play up here. This is, a rotated Portuguese midfield, so we'll see how they play. Oh, my gosh. What was that first touch from my guy? Was that Matías Nunes? I think it was. It was terrible. Okay. I'm watching Univision. If this is too far behind, I can try to switch to Univision, but I'm going to have to stand up and mess around on the other computer. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Albert in the chat says, I went to the USA Aster class. Genuinely believe they will get grouped. It all depends on what the hell Australia does, because they were very mid against Cameroon, like painfully mid. They got a lot of injuries too to like their difference maker players. I've been saying, the game to watch, USA Paraguay. I actually think it's USA Australia. I actually think that's going to be the good press here from Lira. Players kind of got in each other's way there. That's crazy. I mean, at least you got to see 7 goals. That's pretty cool. How do I feel about Mexico already pressing this early? I think we have to. It's at the Azteca. Or you could not press in the beginning, wait for Portugal to kind of gas out, and then press them like hell in the second half. That's also a strategy. But I think we need to try a little bit. Raul Jimenez, big switch. That's a great ball. Fidalgo, ball across. Falls to Gallardo, but we're still keeping it. Back to Lira. Portugal's got like 6 men in the box. They're floating it in. That's just going to be an easy catch for their goalkeeper. And here we go. Out to Nuno Mendes, the goalkeeper. Casi lo mató. That was a terrible throw. That was a terrible throw. I'm not listening to Kanye's new album. Melee Ration's still going on. Well, I'm part of the upper 0.0001%. So I actually don't get rations. I eat like a king. Everybody else is on rations, though. This is about to be a blowout. The opening 8 minutes don't appear to be a blowout, but neither did the first 45 minutes of the States game, so I'm just going to shut up. I mean, Portugal rotated pretty heavily here, too. I mean, it is Bruno, but I'm surprised no Vitinha or Neves. I'm sure we'll see them in the second half at some point. Will you make a video with Albert from Beam Beam Ballers? Anytime, any place. Yeah, of course. If Albert wants to do a video, he's got my cell phone number. Probably has my address. I mean, he can get in contact with me. We'll try to do something. Oh, my gosh. Okay, here we go. Gallardo. No. Okay, back to Johan. Pretty good Mexican possession right now. Fidalgo dropping in. Back to Gallardo. Okay. Down to Gutierrez. Back to Fidalgo. A little bit of a triangle here. Here comes a little bit of pressure from Conexão. Back to the goalkeeper. We're just kind of poking around right now. Y'all were over at Tack stream. How was Tack doing? Is Tack like... Oh, Gallardo. Jesus Christ, man. Has he checked himself into therapy? Teletherapy? Mexico good looking good? Yes. Looking good. Australia on the come up? Yes, they are on the come up. I just don't know if their come up will be done for this World Cup. It will be for 2030. Is when most of their best players will be like 25. That's when they will make a quarterfinal. You can clip me right now. Is Portugal top 5 in your opinion? 5 or 6. 5 or 6. Oh, the Ochoa ad. Mexican ads are the greatest things ever. They're just really well done and they're funny. Although I'm starting to see like AI used more and more, like pure AI ads, and I find that a bit cringe. But it's also like, I don't know, that's some Latin America ass shit, dude. A full AI ad, like sin vergüenza, you know? It's just like, okay. I haven't lived in Mexico really like I've lived in Greece and Argentina, but at least in Argentina, everybody is such a rata about everything that I like any opportunity to save money will be taken immediately. I wonder if that's the same if Mexico. Okay. I think that was Gonzalo Ramos making a run down. No, it looks like Nunez. Oh, my God. Okay, never mind. It was a great little find there. That could have been a bit scary. Bruno Fernandes assist God. We cannot let Portugal get comfortable. I think sitting back would be a disaster. I think it would be a disaster. Okay, here. Oh, my goodness. Who put that pass in, man? Was that Obed? Chat, was that Obed or was that Eric Lira with a terrible back pass to Rankel? Let me see. I think it's Obed. That was Vargas, right? Yep. So he's almost got ripped, and now a bad pass in the back. Just tell him to calm down a little bit. For God's sake, you're playing La Liga. Come on. Oh, Here's a bad turnover from Nuno Mendes. Raul Jimenez, he's on it. He's on it. Oh, he wants to... Raul. Supposed to be our best player, man. Oh, my gosh. Not Nuno Mendes breaking the midfield by himself. Oh, no. Okay, Bruno out wide. I think this is João Felix. Oh, good step by Montes. That was kind of scary. Looked like Mendes was lurking there. Ball comes back in. Montes, I mean, that's why he's in the starting 11. If Montes can just clean up every single aerial duel, my man, that's why you are in the starting 11. Hold on a second. The cable's a little... There we go. It was pulling me forward. Portugal struggling a little bit. They look... yeah, they look like they're chilling a little bit. They're taking a corner short. Oh, no, they're going to have Coneixao take it. Bruno lifts it in. Oh, my goodness. João Felix, one of my least favorite footballers ever. God, do not allow this man to score against Mexico tonight. This guy just seems like such a tool. Please do not allow him to score. How's the streaming quality in Argentina? Like streaming the games? Or like the quality of my live stream when I'm in Argentina? Gonzalo Ramos is getting a new jersey? Interesting. Okay. Why is João Felix starting? Honestly, I couldn't tell y'all. What I can tell you is he's mid. Very mid. Brian Gutierrez battling a little bit with Matthias. I think it's Matthias Nunez he's battling with, yeah. Number 6. Number 6. Yep. Oh. What are these replays? Duden is like stopping the replay mid-replay. Oh, no. Okay, here we go. Here's a little bit of a Portuguese press. Gallardo's going to send it up. Gutierrez, that's a dime and a half through. Oh, my goodness. Oh, damn, bro. Samu had that slide on lock, dude. Oh, Fidalgo was smelling his debut goal with Mexico. He was smelling it. Gutierrez with a peach and a half. That is a perfectly weighted ball. What a recovery from Samu. You can tell this guy doesn't play for Portugal a lot. I don't mean that sounded really mean, but like, you know, he's very hyped up that he made the challenge. It was a great challenge. He is actually one of Mallorca's best players. He's been one of their best players for a while. If you guys even watched El Vasco years at Mallorca, he was, I feel like that guy's been there forever. That was like the Mariki, Igangin, Kubo, Samu years. Here we go. Mexico winning it back. Yeah, that ball was disgusting from Gutierrez. Someone in the chat says, I love Samu. I didn't expect to read that. Gutierrez. Looking pretty saucy to start. Here we go. All right, Piojo. Peru. God, I haven't said Piojo's name yet. 17 minutes in. I'm just now saying his name. Obed Vargas. Back to Johan. Gallardo. No, it's going back. All right. It's a very cool, calm, and collected opening 17 minutes, though. Oh my tala. Ooh. I don't trust this man at all. I don't trust this man at all. I haven't trusted a Mexican goalkeeper since 2022. It's been 4 years. Poor ball. No hope for João Felix to get it. Yeah, Portugal went hard in these kits. They look really nice. When is Chicharito getting called up? Y'all look crazy. Who you reckon finna be harder so far? Portugal or Belgium? Who finna be harder? Like, for Mexico? Or like at the World Cup? Put Memo in at halftime. Belgium harder. I don't think Belgium are harder than Portugal. I'm quite confident that Portugal are a better team. I'm pretty confident in that. I feel really good saying that out loud. God, Piojo's haircut is just bad. Gutierrez puts it in. Looks like this is Raul. Fidalgo. Okay. Okay. Forward, guys. Forward. There we go. Good ball down. Jimenez is looking. Nah, that was a bad pass from Raul Jimenez. The cross is just way too close. The man he had open is Johan Vasquez, who maybe is not who we want taking the shot, but I mean, I'd rather have a CB take a shot from the middle of the pitch than Raul try to curl something in from an impossible angle like he's Tony Kroos against Sweden or something. I don't know about that. The mullet looks terrible. Yeah, it's really, really bad. Like, I refuse to believe that is the best hairstyle that his barber came up with. In fact, I'm pretty confident his barber's like, bro, don't do this. Don't do this, dude. You're going to look like a parakeet. You need something else on the side of your head. And Piojo was like, no. Trust me. The women will love this. I don't think the Mexican women love it. I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say they don't love it. Very calm playing out the back from Portugal. And we're gonna force a turnover. Looks like he did it himself in the bathroom. Yeah. Yeah. Mexico looking decent so far. Yes. I would say good. I'm even going to say we look good. How are my Haitians doing right now? Has Haiti completely capitulated? No, there's still 1-0. They're hanging in there. It was a really good game, actually. Really, really end to end. 2 shots total, 21 minutes in, one for both sides. Mexico probably with the best opportunity, that Fidalgo run that was tackled by Samu. Renato Vega on the ball. Ruben Neves, I believe. Here comes Silva, the other Portuguese center back, Coneixao, who's honestly like a dribble god a little bit at Juve. Hasn't really done anything in this game. To his credit, there's been no space at all for him to exploit. And that's really what I'm worried about, is when there is space for Portugal to attack, which we haven't given them even an inch so far. I think I can recall one time when we lost the ball at midfield. Otherwise, I think we're doing pretty good. Oh, a hydration break again? Dude, I hate these. Pausa de hidratación. Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to keep talking about how much I hate this. I feel like there's no point in me continuing to talk about how I hate a water break in a friendly. Cuz like, you're taking the piss. You got 2 water breaks, 1 in each half. Now we're up to 11. First it was 5, then it's 6. Now it's 11 substitutes in a game. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we allowing this to happen? Like, at what point do the fans get a vote and they get to say, like, no, we don't want to see this? Nobody asked me. Oh, should I be making some oatmeal right now? Because I'm kind of hungry. Should I get an oatmeal break? Jack, say the time to sync. Okay, I'm at 24, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I thought they would do a water break if it was during the day and it was actually really honey. It was really honey. There's a lot of honey on the field. Hot and sunny, also known as honey. Can you tell this is my 3rd stream of the day? Well, it's over, and now we're sending it long. Raul Jimenez, good hold-up play. Gutierrez, he looks good so far. He does. Obed Vargas. That's not even Obed Vargas. Oh my God, I'm cooked. That was Eric Lira, clearly. Okay, a little bit aggressive here. Mexico's being very cautious whenever a passing lane isn't there. We're just immediately going back to Tala. Fidalgo. Okay, pressure on him there. Obed loses the ball. Here's Konechal with a little bit of space. We haven't seen this yet. Oh my gosh! Oh, Gonzalo Ramos. I can't tell if that went off the post or not. It looked like Samu just completely scuffed it. The shot was so bad that it went to Gonzalo Ramos. Yeah, Konechal here. I mean, maybe wait, did Ramos even shoot, or did it literally just bounce off his foot? I actually don't know. I don't know if that was a pass or a shot. And I'm also not sure if that's Obed's fault. I mean, Fidalgo kind of gave him a hospital ball there. Like, he tried to take it first time, right? He didn't try to dribble. He literally just tried to clear the ball, but that was not doing your teammate very well from Fidalgo there. I'm not going to blame Vargas for that happening. I did not watch Egypt, Saudi Arabia, but I did find a recording in Arabic that I was going to try to watch. But, of course, that's like for tomorrow. Ball over top, Nuno Mendes. Montes should get there. He doesn't somehow. Konechal loses the ball. Okay, just a little bit scarier. Just a little bit scarier from Portugal in the last 2 minutes. Oh, it did hit the post. Oh my goodness. Oh no, and Ramos did shoot. He shot. He just tried to redirect it. Did you watch the Algeria game? I don't know. I think I found a recording of that as well. I have a website saved that's like match replays in Arabic. And shockingly, they have a lot of the North African, Middle East games that nobody else cares to buy the rights for, which I appreciate. I get to watch them back. Do you think Suriname will go to the Gold Cup? I mean, God help them if they don't go to the Gold Cup. Like, don't qualify for the Gold Cup? That would be so embarrassing. Y'all want to know a hater theory or hater storyline to pay attention to? I want to see how committed some of these dual nats are to the Surinamese cause now that they're not going to qualify for the World Cup. I want to see how many of these guys are there for Gold Cup qualifiers. I want to see how many of these guys are there for friendlies, how many of those guys are there for the Gold Cup itself, the preliminary rounds of World Cup qualifying. I want to see how many of those guys are there. And I will be taking notes in my personal journal of which players are there and which players are conveniently not until the final round of qualifying. We will be watching. We will be watching. We will be there no matter what. And you could say a similar storyline to the few new Haitian commits that have shown up. You don't get to just show up and play some World Cup qualifiers in the World Cup tournament, as far as I'm concerned. You need to be in there for everything. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You can tell Gallardo doesn't even believe in his crosses. That's a funny chat. Every time he kicks, he's like, you can just see him sigh, like, this is getting blocked. And then he lobs it in there, and it does get blocked. Are you going to watch Tunisia, Canada? I'm going to try, but I think it's the same time as USA, Portugal. But if they're playing Tunisia, I should be able to find a replay of it. Brian Gutierrez, I don't know how that's not a foul, but okay. We win it, and we're going the other way. Who's on the ball right now? Is that Piojo? Why does he look so slow? That hair is terrible. Iraqi national team, why are you hating on Haiti? You want Haiti to lose by a lot of goals? You want them to get embarrassed? If Tunisia scored 2 more goals and they beat Haiti 3-0 and Portugal beat us today, wow. Wow. CONCACAF is cooked. Okay, Obed Vargas. Gutierrez, he's got space. That's a really good ball down. Really good ball down. Shot it always looked like it was going wide. Who took that? Obed? I'm all right with that. Raul Jimenez doesn't look that happy. Maybe it was the wrong decision. Let me see the replay again. Maybe it was the wrong decision. Is that the wrong decision, chat? Let me see this game. Gutierrez. I don't know what Raul Jimenez was going to do there. I don't know what Piojo's asking for. He wasn't going to do a damn thing if he got the ball. I'm taking Obed Vargas' shot any day of the week. Still 1-0. Haitians holding on. Okay, heavy touch from Bruno Fernandes of all people. I don't know how Portugal keep the ball. That's aggravating. João Felix goes tumbling to the ground to the surprise of nobody. It's a foul. He's saying unos, dos, tres. Has it really been unos, dos, tres? I haven't seen João Felix get fouled that many times. I don't know what he's talking about. I just think he likes to complain. Why Piojo got the lesbian haircut? It is a little lesbiana, isn't it? Nunez does really well to spin away from Gallardo. Oh, top of box opportunity, but it's falling to Samu. So, I mean, if he bangs it in outside the box, I just got to throw my hands up, truthfully. Oh, Bruno. Oh, my. Was that another Gonzalo Ramos miss? I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure that was another just Ramos miss kick. Oh my gosh, I need to see that again. Didn't look like very good marking from our CBs. Raul Jimenez is doing the happy feet. Conexão's such a douche. The white kid is nice. Okay, let me see this again. Yeah, I'm not really sure. It's Johan, actually. I'm not really sure why. Yeah, Gonzalo Ramos. I mean, he's missed 2 really good opportunities now. I don't really know why Johan's marking was that far away. Looked like there was another midfielder who maybe should have been involved as well in the defending. But he's not going to miss those forever. So, I mean, third time's a charm. Let's not give him another really good opportunity to score a tap-in. I think we need to start marking the tap-ins. Renato Vega. Nuno Mendes. Okay, taken quickly from João Felix. You can already tell he's pissed. I can sense the diva through the screen. Renato Vega, back to João Felix, back to Vega. There was a long ball over top, but Vega didn't hit it, thankfully. Ooh. Switch the play to Silva. It's a good tackle for Montes. Brian Gutierrez. He looks good, but he does really well there. I don't think he saw the other defender coming at him, but he's done very well. He's just controlling things very well. Israel Reyes, who does not get too involved very often. Oh my gosh, I thought it snuck in. Damn, I didn't know he had it like that. I'm trying to think of Israel Reyes offensive highlights I can think of. Nothing is coming to mind. Oh, no. No, get the ad out of the way. Okay, it's 2v4. We should lock this down. That's a good... Oh. Oh, my gosh. Ball goes all the way through. Montes does really like to go in early. He goes for the slide. Ramos gets around him. It was actually a pretty tame shot in the end from the camera angle. It looked really good, but that's a good play from Israel Reyes. I have never seen him do that. I cannot remember him ever cutting inside, hitting with the left. Do y'all ever remember that happening? I feel like we haven't had goal-scoring fullbacks since, like, Paul Aguilar in Miguel Ayun. It was the last time, like, I really felt like our fullbacks had Serious teeth. I'll eventually reply to what? My bad. What what would it say for Mexico if we press and stay on Portugal box for the majority of the time, but the game still ends 0-0, or even if they end up losing? I think if we just pressed a lot, but we still lost, I mean, it depends. Are we stealing the ball very often? Is Portugal frustrated? Are they not creating opportunity? How often are they beating the press? I think we should be testing it out, though, because if we're going to be having realistically all of our games at home, because I don't really see us advancing to the quarterfinals or semifinals, at which point everything is in the States. I think we need to try it out now against a top, a genuine contender, and see how it looks. I think that would be the biggest takeaway. Okay. Israel Reyes again. Long ball to Raul Jimenez. He might be able to. Nah, that was tough. That was a big ask. That was a big ask. It wasn't the greatest ball from Reyes. See, that's more of the offensive, output that I'm expecting. Jack, I'm 13% Portuguese. We'll get the hell out of the live stream. What do you mean 13% Portuguese? Your kind is not welcome here. I'm kidding. We're accepting of everybody here on Deadball TV, for better or for worse. How Portugal playing so far? 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. 4 out of 10, maybe even Portugal standards. They don't look bad. They're just, they're taking their time. Not beating the alt-right allegations. Is that what the streets are saying? My lord. I ask one question about dual nats, all of a sudden I'm the Adolf Hitler of footy YouTube. It's insane. Did I bring my granola? I am hungry. I'm hungry, y'all. Damn. We might have to do an oatmeal break, like they're doing a hydration break at halftime. Oh my gosh, Gallardo with a really good ball here. Lira with a shot of all people. It wasn't very good, but it was offsides anyways. That was actually a good idea from Gallardo. Man, the ads are shameless. The ads are shameless on Dudene. It's way too big, man. Like I can barely see what's going on. And this is a large TV in front of me. I'm always hungry. I do eat a lot. I eat a lot. Is it just me or has Obe been quiet so far? Yeah, his position usually is quiet, quieter, not so many offensive highlights. He has made, two mistakes. Really one mistake and one almost mistake to start. We are really having more of the possession, so his defensive attributes aren't being used that much right now. But, that can change in a moment's notice. Ruben Neves is going to go back to Silva, to Renato Vega. Here comes a little bit of Mexican pressure from Eric Lira. I feel like Renato Vega has by far the most touches in the game so far. Montes, I'm telling y'all, man, he loves that first-time slide because he knows he doesn't have the pace. So he's long, so he always slides early every single time. Which, when he gets the ball, it looks great. When he gets, the ball gets flicked over him, it's really bad. He's a very on-the-edge defender. Risky defender. Samu just knocking Raul Jimenez. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Hello, brother. Which channel is this football match? I'm watching on TUDN. But that's going to depend on where you are located. Gutierrez. What the hell was that from Raul Jimenez? Like, what was he doing there? I feel like Raul's hold-up has been good, but the passing has been bad. Like, he's not really setting up for anybody or helping out the team. It's getting a little physical here. Oh! Giveaway? Raul Jimenez? Oh, that was a decent ball. That was a decent ball across. Piojo, do something, please. Nuno Mendes comes back and defends really well, but he loses the ball. Oh, God. And okay, here he goes. Israel Reyes is probably taking a yellow card here. João Felix, actually, with not a bad switch of play. Conexão against Gallardo. Well defended. Well defended by the Mexican back line. We are very good at hustling back. Like, I feel like our counterattacking defense is really good. Everybody immediately sprints to get back as hard as possible. It's really, really good. Portugal just working it around here. Samu to Conexão. He's going to go at Gallardo again. This is probably the most space he's gotten against Gallardo. Let's see what happens. Plays it in. Bruno Fernandes. Shot comes in. Tala Rangel. Samu with the shot. What were the betting odds on Samu having the most shots of any player? Like... The revolutionary moment is a shot coming off the post. Good save by Rangel, but he should be making it. It's down the middle of the goal. Down the middle of the goal, full visibility. Here comes Portugal again. Ball flicked in. Montes wins that. Gutierrez can't get there. Conexão. Switch of play. I didn't see how much extra time there is. Reyes does well, +2. Reyes does well there. Piojo helps him out. Renato Vega, good slide. Yeah, I tried to send Raul Jimenez away there. I do wonder if Tala could have just caught that. Because he kind of just smacked it down right in front of him. Okay, nice little play here. Nice little play here. Piojo, top of box. Gutierrez. I like it, though. I like it, though. That's good play. I mean, that's always going to be tough. Piojo actually with the right decision there. Credit to him. Okay. That's halftime. Pretty solid half, I'm not going to lie. Let's go ahead and check out the stats here together. Curious what they're even going to say. 60% possession for Portugal. Yeah, that honestly even feels a little bit high to me. Exactly 4 shots each, 1 shot on target each. Big chance missed. This is definitely the Gonzalo Ramos. I would say that they have 2 big chances missed. There's been a little bit of fortune, I think, in Mexico keeping the clean sheet, but we're not getting torn apart. We're not really getting beat one-on-one. I think it's been pretty good. I mean, what more can you actually ask for against Portugal? I feel like that's pretty good. Like I'm pretty happy. Brian Gutierrez looks really good. Like really good. I feel he's always trying to play the ball forward, which is a problem with our team a lot of the times. We got fullbacks who like to pass backwards. We have wingers who don't like to cross or pass the ball forward. You know, I'm going back to the Antuna days. I'm having flashbacks. He looks like he likes to press the issue. I think he's been exceptional. Not the best half from Raul Jimenez. I think his passing has kind of let him down. Nobody's really had like a true counterattack. I feel like there hasn't really been one in this game. Mexico's defensive work rate is very good. Portugal, I don't know how much this lineup knows each other. There might be a little bit of, chem issues going on, but it could be the altitude. It could be everything. It could be about the fact that Mexico's actually just playing well. It's pretty good. I'm pretty encouraged with what's happening right now. I don't know if anybody has any complaints about anything. I heard Charlie Rodriguez and Quiñones warming up. Oh. I mean, I'm okay with Quiñones. I'm not really cool with Charlie Rodriguez. He just shouldn't be involved in this game. People severely underestimate the difficulty of playing away in international football. Azteca's never easy. Yeah. Well, the Azteca has extra elements that make it difficult. Obviously, altitude is always going to help. Teams like us, Bolivia, Ecuador, Kyrgyzstan, even if you want to go to AFC, like they benefit a lot from special circumstances surrounding their home form. I think if all of Mexico's games happened at sea level, then you would see less of an advantage. I'm not saying the fans would be less passionate, but it would physically have less of an effect on the opposition. We competed for every ball, but Alvarado is legitimately shit. We need more Mora back ASAP for him, and Talabro is going to make Ochoa a starter. Shaking my head. For this game, in my opinion, Hormiga for Alvarado. Trust. Thoughts, Jack? I mean, I completely agree with everything that you said about Piojo. I'm not a fan. I think it's the most wasted spot in the 11. Otherwise, I think Aguirre did really well with it. Would I put Hormiga at right wing? No, unless you're talking about going 2 men up top, in which case we're changing the formation. I wouldn't mind experimenting with more 2 men up top. I think it makes sense for us. And Tala, is he going to make Ochoa a starter? I haven't seen anything that bad from Tala in the first half. Somebody said oatmeal time, question mark. Abrango 95. Appreciate the super chat. What do we realistically need for the second half? Subs, new formation? Depends what your expectation is. Do you want us to push forward and win? If so, probably need a little bit more risk in the attack. Like we have Fidalgo, Obed, and Eric Lira as the midfield, and we have Piojo at the right wing. I think Piojo is the easy sacrificial lamb for somebody more offensive. That's what I would do immediately. We want to be careful to not be like the United States and just go, and you end up eating 5 goals. But I think that's the one position that needs to be changed. Because outside of, some solid help defense, we're not really seeing anything from Piojo. So that's what I would do. Oatmeal time? Dude, I freaking love oatmeal, protein powder, peanut butter. It is the greatest thing ever. I'm watching the highlights again. Shot off the post. There aren't that many highlights. Jonathan says, I'm so proud of the boys right now. It's a very good 45 minutes. It's a very good 45 minutes. Barzi says, I think the midfield is kind of too open. IDKY, though. Okay, so he's observed something, but he's not sure why. So chat, help him out here. The midfield is too open. I think, I don't know if I agree that it's too open. Portugal have more of the ball, but they're not like, just pinging it around our box or anything like that. I feel like we're kind of stuffing the middle actually quite well for most of the game. But I'm curious if you guys disagree. We need Ledesma. That would be nice to see. That would be nice to see. Obviously, I mean, just throw him at winger. At this point, I don't even care. I just want a guy who's a bit more forward thinking. Charlie Rodriguez plays well when he has good players around him. Well, we're about to find out, I guess. We can give him. My man in the chat wants one more chance for Charlie Rodriguez. Let's give it to him. I'll give him one more chance. Tala is doing pretty decent. He hasn't had much to do. But yeah, he made like a save. Yeah. Portugal are about to turn it on in the second half. I don't know what they're about to do. I don't know if they're going to make like a ton of subs or what. Or if they're just going to say, we're not used to altitude. We don't want any injuries. We got the USA on Tuesday. Let's just survive. I don't know. Mexico hasn't taken any shots inside Portugal's box. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we did have the one chance from Gutierrez, which was blocked, and then Raul Jimenez had the good cross ball that fell to nobody. I think it was Fidalgo crashing the box when that happened. There hasn't really been that many shots, like, period, honestly. It's only been 4. There's a lot of Ledesma simps in the chat right now. He would love to see this. Thoughts on Obed game so far? He looks super shaky. He does look shaky, but it's what I expected. I think he's a bit lucky that Portugal aren't really going for it, and this is not their starting midfield. But I'm going to give him grace for that. I'm going to give him grace to have a couple rough games. I don't think he was bad. He looked shaky. That's how I would describe it. But I would still start him in the next match. Like, let's give the kid a chance before we don't give him minutes anymore with the national team. Are Portugal favorites to win the World Cup? They're top 5. If you consider that favorites, I would say yes. They are top 5. Piojo can't cross. I know, man. I've been watching it for years. Favorite all-time player specifically for the Mexican national team? Tecatito is my favorite Mexican player ever. Such a beast. What do you think about Lira? Lira is really good until you're trailing in the game. And then every single attribute that he's good at goes to shit. But if the game is 0-0 or Mexico is winning, he's a very good player. He's very physical. He likes to get underneath the opponent's skin. He would rather defend than attack. But if Mexico are chasing, he is kind of useless. Thoughts on Argentina yesterday? I didn't watch. Honestly, I forgot they were even playing. I need Vitinha to cook Ramos's ass. Ramos ain't been that great. Houseman says it doesn't feel like Portugal cares. I don't know how much they care. They've certainly gone for it a few times, but Roberto Martinez is clearly just like, he's just here so he doesn't get fined. Is kind of what it feels like. There's not that intensity that like the Belgians had against the States. But I also think it's because the game hasn't opened up. Sometimes you just need the goal to like light the spark. I don't think it will end 0-0. I do think somebody will score. Do I think Portugal should try Paulino up top from Liga MX? I like as a good faith gesture, or as like a genuine game changer. I don't know. I mean, Gonzalo Ramos didn't do much. I don't know how much longer you can leave him out there for. That would be funny if he got in there. Carlos says it's a boring game. It is a little boring, but I will take boring over an ass whooping. Final prediction. I guess I don't know. I'll stay on my prediction. Wow, Haiti are holding on. Still 1-0 Tunisia with like 90 seconds left. That's pretty good for Haiti. What's my prediction? Portugal win. I think they've been closer. Man, it depends. I think I have a little bit of PTSD from what Pochettino did in the States game. Like, what if Javier Aguirre subs off Brian Gutierrez and throws on Pineda? Then, like, I think it's done. I think he just killed us. So I'm still going to say Portugal win by a goal. I don't know. They don't look like they're scoring 2 right now, but if we have to get up and chase, that's when things could get bad. Y'all are pretty funny sometimes. Fidalgo low-key changed our midfield. I just like how, like, a pretty solid 45-minute display, and we're like, man, he revolutionized the midfield. It's like, just calm down. Calm down. He had a fine first half. But I don't think he's been as good as Gutierrez. Oh, this ad for Miller or for Modelo, I thought it was an Algerian national team ad for a second. I was like, are we playing Algeria in the next one? We're not. It's just Modelo. They're using like a templated green jersey. I was so confused for a second. I'm comparing Fidalgo to Charlie. Well, then of course I will take Fidalgo. If Portugal don't win, I'm sued? Why are you sued? Low-key, we're pretty good defensively. Yes, Mexico is a good defensive team. This has been the case. This has been the case for a while. Especially under El Vasco. Like, the whole time, we've been pretty good defensively. I'm trying to think, like, times in which we got cooked. Colombia cooked us on a very, very clinical display. I'm going to die on this hill. They had 4 chances, scored all 4. Like, it was not good from a goalkeeping perspective, and they were just truly on one. And then Switzerland put 4 past us, but if I recall, one of their goals was offsides, and we competed really, really well in that game. And that was pretty early on, Aguirre as well. So, other than that, I mean, Korea scored 2. Clean sheet against Turkey. Clean sheet against Japan. Clean sheet against Canada. Didn't lose to Ecuador. Clean sheet against Uruguay, although that was a 100% penalty at the end of the game. Cesar Montes is beyond fortunate. There was no VAR. Like, he completely straight pen on Araujo. Straight pen. Also, he took a red card against Japan to keep the clean sheet. So, yeah, we're a good team. I mean, if I think defensively ranking Mexico, I'd probably I would have our defense ranked higher than I have us as a team. I have us at 23rd right now in the world. I'd probably have the defense at like 15 though. Top 15 defense, I think. Are we making changes? Is that what this woman is trying to tell me right now? Are we making a bunch of halftime changes? Vitinha, dame tu camisa. I'm seeing a pretty wide range of Mexico kits in the stands here. Okay, looks like who's my boy? Pedro Neto just came in. Pedro Neto's in. I don't see any Mexican subs yet. I mean, they haven't told me anything. Chat, I swear I'm getting oatmeal during this. Oh, Charlie Rodriguez is on. Do not tell me they took off Brian Gutierrez. Do not tell me they took off Brian Gutierrez. Do not tell me they took off Brian Gutierrez for Charlie Rodriguez. Oh my God. Okay, João Neves, João Cancelo. Oh, chat, we're cooked. Yep, chat, we're cooked. That was a fun first half, chat, but we're cooked. Jeez, the entire team is subbing on. Tomas, I'm not even sure who that is. Cancelo, Vitinha, Neves, Pedro Neto, Diego Dallo. Oh my gosh. Okay, so basically forget everything that happened in the first half. This is a new game completely. Like we're playing a new team. Okay, this is going to be a really good midfield battle now. Wow. Okay. We just upped the ante a little bit. But this is good. This is what we want to see. All right, so who did Mexico sub in? So Portugal brought out a new 11. That's been established. We brought in Quiñones and Charlie for who? I still see Raul Jimenez, I think. Piojo's still in the game. That's Fidalgo. I've seen no graphic for Mexico subs. I do see Vitinha on the ball. Gutierrez is off. I really dislike that. I really dislike that. I thought he was playing so well. Good press from Mexico here. Quiñones to Fidalgo. Quiñones again. Piojo back. Montes, good ball up. Good ball up. Why did Charlie Rodriguez play it all the way back to Gallardo? Why? This dude is so annoying. João Neves wins the header. Montes here. Still not really too much of a press. Quiñones in space. Quiñones long ball to Piojo. It's a pretty good ball. It's a pretty good ball. Can Piojo cook? No, he can't. He cannot cook. My friend, your teammates, they're running this way. Okay, so you need to put the ball over here, not over here. Okay, because they're running this way. You understand how momentum works. Charlie in and we are pressing. We are Hey, I want to see a hard press for the next 15 minutes. Let's see what it does. Okay, this is bad. Okay, Pedro Neto against Gallardo. Gallardo, lock him down. Lock him down. Lock him down. Lock him down. Good tackle, actually. I'm not even kidding. Shot comes in. Ooh. From Bruno. That's scary. There's this constant thought in the back of my head that, like, now Portugal's going to turn it on. You know? You know what I mean? I don't know if anybody else feels that. It's like I get this tingling sensation in my balls, and I'm like, oh, this is when it gets ugly. It could be complete delusion fantasy. This may never happen, but the fear is real. Oh my gosh, I'm not showing the freaking score. Sorry, guys. Damn, I didn't see anybody mention anything. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Oh my gosh, that was scary. Solid game from Israel Reyes. Solid, not world beating. Good turn from Fidalgo. Renato Vega just crashed into him, and he kept it. Oh! Oh no! Oh my! Oh! Oh! Oh no! Wow! Bruno Fernandes is not happy with Gonzalo Ramos there, and I don't think anybody's happy with Gonzalo Ramos. Neto, it's a good block from Israel Reyes. It's a great slide from Johan. Oh, God, is he injured? Please, no. If Johan goes off, we are cooked, chat. Like, we are actually cooked if he goes off. Sub Ramos off right now. Was that Charlie Rodriguez with the back pass? Y'all don't play with me. Was that Charlie Rodriguez with the back pass? Don't do this to me. All right, Vitinha, ball wide to Cancelo. He's going to wind it up. We're pretty good at defending those. I'm okay. If opponents just want to cross all day, I'm okay with that for the most part. Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes with the shot. It goes off of Israel Reyes, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, good game from Reyes. I like him, man. I think he's a little underappreciated. I think Mexican fans underappreciate him a little bit. He's quality. Okay. It might be time to wake up. It might be Caffeine FC right here in the second half. Okay. Here we go. A little bit more active from Portugal. Let's see how we react. Vitinha's staying really deep. I don't know who 18 is. Is that João Neves? Yeah, I think it is. Vitinha's looking for somebody. They're really... No, that was not João Neves. I don't know who that was then. Maybe that was Tomas, the guy that I wasn't familiar with. Renato Vega, he'll probably go the full 90, I assume, for Portugal. Vitinha out wide to Cancelo. Good defending from Piojo. I mean, if you're not going to do a damn thing with the ball, at least defend. Se duele su labio. Raúl Jiménez. Renato Vega tugging on his lip a little bit. That's never a statement I thought I would say out loud. Good win from Reyes again. Fidalgo can't control it. He's going to get another chance. He's going to feed Piojo. He's got Charlie Rodriguez helping him out here. Ball comes in. It's going to be blocked. Vitinha takes it. You know this man wants to play out from the back. Get slide, get cute with it. Here comes a little bit of a Mexican press. Quiñones is pressing pretty well, actually. There's not really anywhere for Portugal to go. They're literally backed up in their own... Oh. Pedro Neto versus Gallardo. Okay. Oh, we got a little... Okay, we got a little chippy. I mean, there's Lira just instigating like I knew he would. I can't tell if Quiñones and Vega are fighting or if they're friends. Like it looks like a very intense conversation. Dude, Neto is such a hothead. Like, he hit him in the head. Like, that's just really stupid. This is a friendly, so you're probably not going to get a red for that. But, like, dude, he tried to put him in a collar tie. Like this is wrestling or something. You can't do that. I don't know. Okay. And he shoved the ball boy in the Champions League. Like, I'm just getting mega tool energy from several Portuguese players. And after all that, dang, Raul Jimenez almost pounces on that. Reyes wins another one. Good game from Israel Reyes. How many times have I said his name in the past 5 minutes with like a good defensive tackle, a block, winning a aerial ball? Okay, why are we watching the Johan Vasquez cam right now? I mean, I guess it's kind of cool, but I would really like to see what's happening because... Dude, why are you doing this? I can't tell you guys what happened. Piojo shot. He cut inside and he shot. He gets around João Neves pretty easily, actually. Maybe if there was a little more quality. Cancelo, okay. Mexico win the ball again, though. Yeah, Portugal's struggling here. Oh. João Neves gets Quiñones here, and this is a dangerous... I don't know if this is within Raul range, but... I don't know if this is in... Yeah, I mean, he got him. He got him for sure. I don't know if this was in range, though. This is pretty far away. Sorry, I'm just looking down. I'm like, is there a hydration break? Like, nothing's happening. You think Roberto Martinez thinks Portugal's playing well right now? Foul on Mexico. Well, Portugal's trying to dribble out. They're going to take it. No, dude. Please. These ads are crazy. Is that Israel Reyes again? Is that Israel Reyes again? I can't tell because there's an ad on the screen I cannot see, but I'm pretty sure that was Israel Reyes. I think it was. Yeah, man. With Brian Gutierrez subbed off, I'm going Israel Reyes man of the match as of right now. Oh, Johan, why, bro? Oh, heavy touch. And it's a handball right outside the box, and this is going to be a little dangerous. This is going to be a little dangerous. It's just unnecessary by Johan. Like, there's just no reason to do that. Let's see. We got a set piece here. Am I about to throw up? Bruno Fernandes, set piece in. It looks pretty good. And it was pretty good, but thank God we have Cesar Montes. I don't even know if Montes touched it. I feel like he just disturbs a lot on those situations. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, he's just a tall guy. It falls to Vega, but I don't even know if he can see it, really. Three subs. Eric Sanchez. I think, is that Ledesma? It is. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Fidalgo's off for Eric Sanchez. Sure. Berterame is useless. I don't understand this substitution. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that. I'm not a fan. I don't understand taking Raul Jimenez off and not putting on Ormiga. I don't understand that. Or just pushing Quinones to be the 9. Like, I think we just made ourselves worse a little bit. Okay, well, I'll be watching Ledesma pretty closely here. I mean, if he has one chance created, he already did more than Piojo did in 60 minutes. So we're about to see. The betting odds have a tie and a Portuguese win as the same odds. Betting on a Mexican victory here is the least likely outcome, according to DraftKings, which I would say is fairly accurate. "30 minutes, and Portugal haven't really taken it into second gear, but we haven't really threatened that much at the same time. Here's Bruno. I think this is Cancelo. It is. Playing it back to Bruno, to Vitinha. Vitinha's gonna switch the play. I think we'll live with some crosses, man, from out there. Good defense from Johan Vasquez. And I guess Portugal come again. We need to start keeping the ball a little bit. Like, watching defense is great. I want us to actually be a bit more fluid, but I mean, we took off Gutierrez early, and now we've taken off Fidalgo, our two best like possession midfielders. I don't understand for what purpose, but okay. Maybe El Vasco sees something I don't. He's been around longer than I have. Sorry, I haven't looked at the chat in a second. Yeah, the subs are pretty ugly. Reyes with another defensive he does have a turnover here though. Vitinha is going to play it right back to where Reyes came from because he's out of position. But Mexico tracking back very well again. João Neves and Vitinha kind of just pinging it around exactly like they do at PSG. Oh my gosh, kind of a dangerous ball goes through. Portugal is so washed, Jesus Christ. Paulino's fitness score on his chat. I mean, I don't know. Gonzalo Ramos was shit today. Feisty match from Pokerman. Yeah. In the second half, more so. It doesn't. This hasn't been like a great spectacle, though. Like, I'm happy, I'm content, but I'm not like, yeah, man, I'm so glad that, like, this is how the game is going. Eric Lira surrendering a good set piece for no reason. I hope this doesn't come back to bite us. Bruno Fernandes, they're doing like a training ground routine. Charlie Rodriguez does block it. Oh, Mexico somehow we actually get away here. Okay. Wow, I really thought Quinones just slipped, but they called a foul. Wow. Oh no, he got hit. Oh yeah, no, that's a straight yellow. Yeah, that's a straight yellow. Okay, let's create a little bit now though, like a little bit. Charlie Rodriguez straight back to the center backs. This man is allergic to a forward pass. Oh my gosh, Portugal's goalkeeper selling. Wow, this is like one of the few times where there's actually been a little bit of space, but the speed is just not there from Portugal either. Basically, Mexico's like man marking pretty hard, and the Portuguese don't want to get hit. And so whenever they receive the ball, they just like play it back immediately. Like no one's taking on anybody for Portugal. Petroneto's got two guys on him. Vitinha's going to put a... Oh, okay. Goal kick for us. RTC says we need to do something. We're getting smoked. We're kind of just containing. Like that's what it feels like. It feels like we're just containing. Quinones, good hold-up play. Good hold-up play. But I would like to see a little bit more creating. Little bit more something, At least the white jerseys are fire. Yeah, that's true, Big Chillin'. Dallo thinks he's a striker. I don't know what Diego Dallo thinks, man. Quinones dropping hella deep. Like, why doesn't he score for Mexico? Because he's playing CDM. That's why he doesn't score for Mexico. Oh my God. Did Gallardo actually get around somebody? Ball comes in. Ref plays on. Pedro Neto actually does really well. Oh, hella good defensive work rate from Quinones there. Johan kind of gives Dalla a little bit of a bullet pass there. There's no way he could have kept that in. Pretty solid, though. Pretty solid, though. That's basically... Jeez, guys. How many attacks do we have in the second half? How many attacks do we have in the second half? 2? After a hella long time? You know, we're 23 minutes in. We're averaging an attack every 10 minutes. Not a shot on goal, an attack. Like, getting forward. I don't understand Portugal's, like, some of these set-piece routines are just... Okay. They want the Bruno long shot? I don't... Pretty sure that was Israel Reyes again. I'm pretty sure that was Israel Reyes again. Good press from Eric Sanchez there. Look how slow it is from Portugal. Ledesma with a header. Like, Ledesma has not even touched the ball in Portugal's half. Mexico doesn't have a single midfielder 6 feet tall. Our 8 mediocampistas are all under 6 feet tall. That's our fun fact of the day. I like that fun fact, actually. Oh, Vitinha just doing nothing there. But Tarame just kind of harassing. Oh my gosh. Terrible touch from Gonzalo Guedes. Or Guedes. I'm not sure how you pronounce his last name. Hydration break? You gotta be kidding me, y'all. You gotta be kidding me right now. Short Kings. Yes, that's the Mexican national team. Jonathan Limon just got off work. Jonathan, you've missed some good defending from Mexico, but that's about it. Protein break? Yeah. Hormiga, we need Hormiga because Bertarame is Casper. I don't understand why Aguirre likes him. What has he done outside of scoring against Ecuador? What has he done? Why is he getting minutes? I don't know. He's also not in form. He's not really in form for the national team. He's not in form for club, yet he's getting minutes here. Y'all, I'm taking an oatmeal break, man. I'll be right back. I can't do this. Hold on. All right, my oatmeal's not ready, but I'm back. And I almost saw Montez give up the ball. Unk turned into Berterame. Okay. Okay. There's Herman doing something at least. Oh, bad giveaway by Lira. But here comes Mexico. This defense is so aggressive. I really like it, actually. As you know, as a defender sympathizer, defender lover, high defensive work rate player myself. What in the hell is João Cancelo doing? My man's doing back heels just to back heel. The commitment to defend is quite nice. Oh, timer went off for the oatmeal. I'll be right back. All right, what did I miss? Vitinha. Oh my gosh, Montes with a really big interception there. Charlie Rodriguez, don't F this up. Oh no, Gallardo. Oh, why is Vitinha doing that? Vitinha, bro, this man's overrated. This man is overrated. He is a dribble backwards merchant, man. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Is that Hormiga and who? Everardo Lopez is actually getting minutes. Okay. Look at that. All right, boys, let's see what happens. Set piece for Portugal. Let's see what happens. Shockingly bad. Oh my God. Hormiga with the press there. That almost led to something real nice. Damn, a crowd might be getting into it now. I kid you not, that is the second time the entire game there has been any space found but behind either back line. Yo, we're actually attacking quite well here. Oh my God, Hormiga's open back post. What a ball from Quinones. I don't know what Renato Vega's doing, man. I'm telling you, this brother switches off. Oh, he's open. God damn it. Oh, he knows it too. Shit. I mean, he's basically created or been involved in 2 chances in 30 seconds since he came on. Portugal just have like no teeth up front. You know, it's like even when they play around our press, it's like to who? Charlie Rodriguez wins it there, and then Tala plays it out. I'm okay with the defensive effort, though. All right, that's enough of the oatmeal. We probably have like 12 minutes left. I feel like it's going to be like +3. There hasn't really been that many stops. I know I'm not saying as much as I do in other streams, but like not a ton is happening. Long ball down, it's looking for Hormiga, but it's a big ask. He's sandwiched between the two Portuguese center halves. Here comes Neto. Vitinha ain't done a damn thing, chat. Ain't done a damn thing, chat. Ledesma, oh, that's a foul, but they're going to play advantage. And this man is just addicted to the wide ball. He's just addicted to it. He cannot help himself. Even he could Oh my God. Ledesma gets beat there. Gotta be stronger than that, bro. Welcome to senior national team football. Gotta be a little stronger than that. João Cancelo just climbed the ladder on him. Damn, Hormiga was so open. Damn, it was a good... Can y'all imagine if we take this game? My God. Marquez says Montes man of the match. I'm still giving it to Reyes, but I think Montes has had a good game. So this is Portugal without Ronaldo. I guess so. I mean, they barely play any games without him. Portugal actually needs CR7. That's where we've gone to in the chat. It is kind of funny that with Mexico having a surprisingly good defensive performance, like the first thing we go to is like, can't be us. Can't be us playing well. It's no Ronaldo. This, who is that? Who's number 7, dude? This guy, who is that? It's not Trincao. He can't control a damn thing. Number 7. Gonzalo Guedes. Yeah, that guy. He's been trash since he came on. Complete trash. Oh my gosh, Quinones! Ooh! It was a good block by Renato Vega, actually. And Portugal have literally not had a counterattacking opportunity the entire game. It's a give and go. I think Eric Sanchez dives in there well to throw Neto off. That would have been some BS if we conceded like that. That would have been some cheese. How much you weigh? I think like 168, 170. Well, I don't know. When I play football, I get down to like 162. Quinones, good. Hold up play. Ref says get your ass up, though. Okay. Well, I still thought it was encouraging. At least we didn't allow 5 goals like some other CONCACAF nations today. Yeah. This is a good result. I'm impressed. I'm disappointed in how Portugal look, but I'm impressed with the result. Let me shut up before the game's actually over. Okay. I'm like, great win today for Mexico. Yeah. Weight room for Ledesma. Yeah, I'm going to send him my program. Wingers are actually useless. We've known that, man. We know that the position is more than dead. Penaldo needs to play. Are you live on Tuesday? I think I will be. It's a work day. It's really late. I don't know yet. I'll definitely be recording the game. I just don't know if I'll be able to go live for it. João Neves here. Portugal's still looking to really do anything. I mean, if anything, Vitinha's like the best midfielder we could ever play against because he's addicted to playing the ball wide. And like we are a team that can deal with crosses. And he's kind of like setting up Portugal to like get in those situations over and over again. Eric Sanchez clearly takes Trincao down. There's no argument, and he's pissed about it. Is Bruno Fernandes playing? He was. Yeah, I don't know if he got subbed off, but he played basically the entire game. The so-called best midfield in the world. Yeah, well, they didn't play together the whole game, but they've looked I think Vitinha's looked very mid. I actually think he made them worse since he checked in the game. I think when it was Samu and Ruben Neves and Bruno Fernandez was pulling the strings, I think they looked better because Bruno was actually passing the ball forward. Vitinha's just side to side merchant, man. Here we go. Good work rate from Eric Sanchez. See, like we're just like getting to all of the second balls. We're closing out everything. Foul on João Cancelo. What a weird, awkward fall. Mexico going to do in Ecuador and be 0-0 merchants. That's kind of what I've been thinking a little bit in this game is like, okay, this is good for knockout football. Group stage might be a bit of a concern. This is why I've always had us drawing 2 games and winning 1. Like, I think somebody will beat just because it's Mexico at home. And we do have some talent. But the others, I'm like, I think we're just going to play like this and take 5. How much extra time? The crowd booed, so, okay, +4. Foul from Israel Reyes. Somehow not a yellow card. It's crazy. Refereeing in Mexico is always so incredibly sus. Oh my gosh! Offsides. Wow. I'm still 3 minutes back in the chat, and y'all still talking about Ledesma and his protein intake. Tala sends it long. Oh, gosh. Paulinho's battling Montes. It is going to fall for Portugal, and holy crap, they actually have numbers here. They actually have numbers here. Can they make the right decision? Slow as... Oh. Oh, no. I can't... Man, if I'm a Portuguese fan, I'm fuming my team didn't even get a shot off. It was like 7-on-5, and they didn't... Oh! Oh! Oh, my God! Oh, Pedro Neto got a little saucy there. Okay, maybe one more attack here for Mexico. Quiñones is running his ass off. I don't know if he's got anybody ahead of him. I mean, he's looking. He's crossing the ball to Ledesma. We haven't really got to see do much on the ball. Portugal's pretty much back and set now. Big switch still to Quiñones. Quiñones, he's going to put a ball in. Nah. I don't even know if Portugal's going to attack a single, like, one more time. It's been, yeah. I almost feel like I have to watch them now against the States because I need to see if this was just a lethargic performance or like, oh my God, Vitinha passed it forward and look at that. It might have created something. Yeah, this is so shit. This guy is terrible. Israel Reyes just took his lunch again and then deflected it off of him. This guy is trash. This guy better not make the Portugal World Cup squad. I'm telling you. Why do I feel like one CONCACAF team every single window has like a WTF result? You know what I mean? Like last one was definitely like the States beating Uruguay. The one before that was like Canada tying Colombia. We've officially just tied Portugal, but all I hear is boos. I don't really understand. Is it because they think the game sucked? Why are they booing? I mean, it was a boring game, I would say. But probably because it was a crap match. Portugal toothless without Ronaldo. I think it's much more than Ronaldo. I think it's more that they experimented a lot with the initial team. And then when they put the starters on, like it just didn't really get any better. I thought Pedro Neto looked good. I thought João Neves helped a little bit. But Guedes was dog shit. Vitinha was freaking awful. Like he's just so overrated. Bruno Fernandes was better. When they took him off, it died. I'm trying to think of any other talking point I even have. Yeah, taking off Mendes I just felt like Portugal didn't get in a flow and their big players didn't really step up. In Mexico, once again, fully committed to defense, like fully committed to hustling back, fully committed to slided tackles and putting your body on the line more so than attacking. So like that was the positive, is that this is one of the best attacks in the world. And Mexico, I'm going to say basically shut it down. The bad news is the creation was also zero. The more I talk about it, this was basically Japan all over again. Japan come out, they field kind of like a bullshit team to begin. Mexico locks that shit down. There's no space. There's no chances conceded, but also not really creating anything themselves. And it's a 0-0 draw. And like a game that I was really hyped for ends up being like kind of a snoozer. And I say it after every single window, like this is the formula for success under Javier Aguirre. It is going to be this brand of football. There is no, like, we will not play fluid football with him as a manager. And I think the times our games are more exciting is when the other team scores first, Mexico has to chase, forces us to attack. We have the quality to score goals, so then we do. And then it's like, it's back and forth like that. The games when Mexico kills momentum and does not allow it to grow for the opponent is how we will probably survive and potentially win a knockout game. But it also means that the football is boring. And look, I watched Atletico Madrid for 12 years under Diego Simeone. Okay, I love a good 1-0. I even love a good 0-0 against a superior opponent. But it's not the brand of football we are used to watching, and that's why I think it bothers a lot of people. Better than a 2-5 defeat. 100%. Better than losing 5-2. Did I watch Haiti, Tunisia? Yes, I did, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. Israel Reyes is my man of the match. I thought he was really, really good. I thought Brian Gutierrez was a revelation. I thought it was a very good first 45 minutes. The most unjust substitution, in my opinion, was him. Ormiga will have the clearest chance of the game. His open header that went wide. But I don't think it matters. He was in the right place. That's what matters to me. And Julian Quinones gave him the ball. I'd like to see more minutes for both of them. I would. Vargas, Fidalgo, I would say no stock up for either of them. I wouldn't say stock up for Ledesma. He didn't really have, like, we didn't have the ball, and like, so like he didn't really do anything. Gallardo was okay. You know, he had a couple good defensive things. Johan and Montes were good as a pair overall. We didn't shoot ourselves in the foot. You know, we're very safe when we have the ball as well. If we feel pressure, we play it back to Tala, and then we just send it. That's basically like Mexico's strategy. So if this was a World Cup group stage, I mean, I would be over the moon right now. I'd be like, wow, this was an amazing point. I think it's further proof for the players and the fans that we can get points against the top teams at the World Cup. But Portugal at a World Cup would be trying harder than what we saw today. It did feel like there was a little bit of lethargy around the Portuguese, which is annoying because I don't want that. I want them to go out guns blazing and try to score 15 goals and like Mexico really get put on the back foot. But it is what it is. Obrango says Raul did not have a good game. I would 100% agree with that. I don't think he was awful, but he was not that effective. I would like to see Hormiga with Fidalgo and Brian Gutierrez. Yes, I think Brian Gutierrez, give him 90 minutes against Belgium. I want to see 90 minutes from this man. He was very good. I keep talking about it because I'm thinking biggest winners. I think by far him. Israel Reyes, I've always been a fan of his. I think he had a good game. He will be my man of the match. And Hormiga, it showed promise. It showed promise. He only got 10 minutes and missed a chance. You know, it's not a huge case study, you know, to be able to film. Gonzalo Ramos is the Portuguese Higuain. That's honestly insulting to Higuain. Gonzalo Ramos, him and Guedes, like, should not be on the World Cup squad. Tell me after this you don't think Quiñones stays, question mark. Like, as part of the roster, he would absolutely be part of the roster. Should he be in the starting 11? We just have to fit him in there somehow. Oh, yeah, no minutes for Alexis Vega today. It's just where do we put him? Where do we put him? That's the question with Quiñones, but I think he's clearly one of the 26, best players. The day Charlie and Piojo are cut from the roster is the day I believe Mexico will reach the quarterfinals. Yeah, Charlie Rodriguez and Piojo had a couple, good defensive moments. It's just they're useless going forward. They are useless going forward. And so that's why, the footy kind of sucks. You know what's not going to happen, chat? You know what's not going to happen is nobody's going to see this result and then say, like, oh, Europe is down bad for the World Cup. You guys know that's not going to happen. Nobody's going to take this and be like, oh, CONCACAF is really good, or no one's going to say Mexico's really good. No one's going to clown UEFA. But if Portugal had won today, then everybody would have said, oh, yeah, the semifinals of the next World Cup will be 4 European teams. That's what they would have said. And it's kind of cheese. I think Portugal should get some smoke for how they played today is basically what I'm saying. Portugal's highly overrated quarterfinals team. Yeah, I think they will go out in the quarterfinals. I still do not like the center backs. And if they go up against a right profile of team, they're going to really struggle. Like, we kind of played them like Morocco played them a little bit at the World Cup when they lost. They kind of need teams to want to play ball against them to be the most effective, But anyways, guys, it is midnight. I'm exhausted. This is my third stream of the day. I've been streaming for 6 hours today, so I'm going to go ahead and end it. I will be uploading some sort of recap video at some point. I don't know if it'll be tonight or tomorrow. I might do it tonight if I got the energy for it, but I'm going to take a walk around the block first, do a couple push-ups, stretch a little bit, and, see if that helps with anything. But if you guys don't want to miss future live streams on the channel for Mexico or anybody else, I'll be doing pretty much as many games as I can for the World Cup. Make sure you guys hit subscribe. I will be dropping a recap for everything Mexico during this break as well. And then I'll be doing updated World Cup ranking videos and all that good stuff. So we'll see where Mexico goes in the ranking, I actually don't know where we're gonna be. I think I have us at 23rd right now. I'll do this last super chat, and then I'm going to go from Krusty Pampers. Gutierrez is a cam. Roland Quinones back three with Reyes. Johan Montes. I kind of like it. I'm a fan of this. I think we tried against Belgium. I think that's a good super chat to end on. Chat, y'all have been awesome. I'll see you guys in the next one.